everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Hey y'all, my name is Shalonda. Last name Kanyethe, but most people call me Dr. K. And I went to school with Cheyenne Bryant, the very same school she got her degree from. Hold on. See that? Argosy University. See that? Argosy University. Same year. Right there. Yeah. We went to school. She was already calling herself doctor. We got into an argument about it one time because the dialogue we were having in class was, do we call ourselves doctor even though we weren't completed with school? And she said she paid so that she could be a doctor. And I said, being called doctor isn't that damn important because it's no difference than anything else. What's important is the work we do. But we got into a very heated argument about it. And our instructor said, you cannot say that you're a doctor if you haven't completed your dissertation and done with school. Period. But me and Cheyenne used to get in a lot of arguments about shit. And one of the things that she said she wanted to do was she wanted to be the next Iyanla Vanzant. So she went to a lot of her courses, studied up under her. Now, I don't know if she graduated or not, but I do know, as I just showed you, that I have my diploma. Now, what I can say is she is correct. We cannot get a psychology license with our degree because the school lost its accreditation. And that's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. So we paid a lot of money for this shit. But what I'll tell you is this. I still can, but we'd have to go back to school and do a program. And that's how we will get our degree. Can you still get your credits? Hell yeah. I had to get a job for the government, goddamn. I also am in private practice, goddamn. You can still get all your credits, your transcripts. You get access to that. You can't not get that. What the fuck is that? That's not true. So yes, she still can get it. She just lied. Now what I can say again is she did go to school because I went with her. We were in a couple of classes together. But what I don't know is if she graduated or not. Because if she did, she'd have been able to do this. Pause. Funny, because when I first saw her, I'm like, I know her. Did I go to school with her? I don't know, maybe. But when she said she went to Argosy, that's when I was like, God damn. We actually did go to school together, god damn it. When I tell you, goddamn, she was heavily in her shit. But we argued about a lot of shit that didn't make sense to me. But one thing I can say is this. What really pissed me off was the Cam Newton thing. Because instead of her saying something as simple as a father's presence or lack thereof in a child's life is very impactful. And if you're not in the house with your child, it's going to impact your child. Your presence in the home is important. Every other weekend is not enough. You need to physically be present in the home. Why? Because the image of you is so important. If you have daughters, then you know what's going to happen? They're going to pick the wrong man because you weren't there. You weren't there to tuck them in at night. You weren't there, period. So I'm not saying that picking your child up on the weekends is negative. What I'm saying is your full presence in the home is important. Your full presence. Picking them up on the weekend is not enough time. They need your full presence. So if you're going to do it, then you need to do it every other weekend split or some shit. Because you don't know who's putting and pouring into your kids if you physically not there every goddamn day. That's what she should have said. But she didn't say that. She came at the man up like. But I'm just saying. Deuces. My other issues is how she treat black men. And it's
You know what? I agree with that sentiment that said, now I only get my little one, she comes over every other weekend, but understand, there was a point in time where I picked them up every day after daycare. Now they don't go to daycare, but I picked them up every day after daycare. So I had that time with them every day. And then, so now I gotta fight for more time. Which why as a father should you have to fight for more time? But fight for more time, go to court and all that goofy stuff for more time when I'm perfectly able and capable of doing that. Now I am a full-time father of a 15-year-old. My 15-year-old. It's just me and her in the house 24/7. And she keeps me busy enough. But she was just bothering me just like 15 minutes. Right before I started my live, she was bothering me. Not bothering me, but yeah, bothering me. You know how your kids be like, don't judge me, whatever. But yeah, the relationship I have with her, even before when she was younger, I used to get her every other weekend, but every Tuesday I would pick her up from daycare and drop her back off to her daycare on Thursday. Like I'll pick her up Tuesday from daycare, take her back to daycare Wednesday, pick her up, and drop her back off Thursday morning every week. And then every other weekend. So it's important for you to have that type of relationship with your child or get some type of custody agreement. Now, when you go into custody court, a woman, well, at least mine's, fought tooth and nail to like try to diminish any possibility of me having anything but every other weekend. But, unfortunately, you got to go through that. But the thing is, I feel it's important for men to be, and what she's saying is right. But that's neither here nor there. But she went on that rant about it, and I agree. Like, men, we do need to be in our children's lives more, and that's a big disconnect with a lot of men, and that's why I refuse to date a woman with kids, because these men be deadbeat dads, and I can't. I got my own kids to take care of. I can't take care of my kids, and because of the person I am, I'm going to be present in the woman's. The woman I'm with, if she has kids, I'm gonna be present in their life too. So I wouldn't. I don't want to be obligated to that. I've already done that several times in my life, and that has left a scar where I don't want to take care of another deadbeat dad's kids. So that's why I really like. I only want to date women who have a good, some type of, their baby daddy is good. No deadbeat baby daddies. Y'all remember that.
It's just horrible to me. And I don't think that, given the space that they're in, right, where they are in society, the black woman as a therapist, our job is to build, not to tear down, not to publicly humiliate, because all we'll be doing is the exact same thing they deal with on a daily basis. One of the things I teach the couples I work with is the fact that your home environment is supposed to be a safe space. That's the only place you go for protection. And if that place is chaotic, then you don't have nowhere to go. And of course, they'll look outside for that. But I'm just saying, just my issue with her teaching. And the only way she can work in her field, if she didn't get her degree, but also because of the school's accreditation, they lost their American Psychological Association. They were not accredited for it. Some of their schools were, but not all of them. And by the time I found out about it, I was damn near done with school. And there was nothing I could really do about it, but I still had an option of going in other directions, right? My master's is in clinical psychology, just like my doctorate is. So I could still be a therapist, right? Under that line as a licensed marriage and family therapist. But if you didn't get your master's, then all she can do is life coaching. But she still has more of a educational structure than other life coaches because they don't have that kind of education. That is what I will give to her, because I do know she did go to school because she went with me. We were together, but what I don't know is if she graduated or not. I can't say that, but what I will tell you is I got my transcripts last year. So when she's saying she couldn't get it, she lied, because I got my I needed them. You know what I'm saying? So again, there are elements to what she says are a lot of lies, but truthfully, right, it's a whole lot more to this goddamn story, and that's real, right? At the end of the day. My pet peeve with her then and still today is that she doesn't listen. She just responds. And it tells you that the person that is supposed to be healing is not healed themselves. And that's when we do worse to other people. Yes, you do. You know why? You can't build Medicaid, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Anthem, none of them things without proving you can't deal without it. It's required. How many times you went in the doctor's office and saw their damn credentials on the wall? When you go in people's offices, they have their lawyers have them on the wall everywhere you go. It's to show that you're credible.
I ain't gonna lie, mine's is not on the wall right now, but in my other office before I came to this house, my other office it used to be hanging up, but I got to get another frame because my frame broke. But yeah, I got my diploma, and I got my picture where I was shaking the dean's hand as I crossed the stage, and I got my tassel. Okay, so I agree that what she said, she don't have to show anyone anything. She don't have to show anyone anything. But the fact that if she wants to get, but she's not taking any money from healthcare, so she don't have to show that she don't have to get licensed to be a coach. But if she want to diagnose people and all this other stuff, yes, she has to be licensed. But also, I'm proud of my accomplishments. I want to show them, so I have them. I have them hung up. I have 2 associate's degrees and a bachelor's degree, and I'm only a few short credits from getting my master's degree. And if I decide to go back and get it, I'm gonna show that off too. So I don't understand what her need is, why she feels that if she don't want to show it off, only because she don't have it. And that's my only conclusion, is that she don't have it. And what I would say is that she needs to go back and get it if that's the case. Just go back and get it. Nobody's gonna be mad at you. Nobody's gonna be ashamed.
If you don't prove you credible, we got a problem. Black dollars, goddamn black dollars. We spend our money without even questioning. What What is this? What is wrong with our community? I don't understand it. We just take people's word without even proving shit. What the fuck is that? How in the hell do you take a person's word just because they on social media or on a damn TV screen?
Yeah, we ain't taking her word for it, man. I just think, yeah, she just need to go get her paperwork, get her transcripts, you got some credits, show something. She don't want to. It's a reason for it, but you know, it is what it is.
Everyday people.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in its